Hello, Bishop Walsh here, Wednesday, March 13th, and I got me Irish Derby on in anticipation of St. Patrick's Day this Sunday on the 17th. It's a great feast day, and I have a couple of activities I'll mention about St. Patrick's Day. But one opportunity that I had to go to Ireland was in 2004 and have very happy memories with my parents and my brother and his family, my two young nieces at the time. It was for my parents' 40th wedding anniversary, and I also ran the Dublin Marathon while we were there, and just great memories of family time. And that's where our family roots are in County Mayo, on the west coast, the wild west coast side of Ireland. But it was a beautiful land and beautiful people, and I feel like I can die happy having seen it at least once, and we'll hope to go back again someday. But yesterday, just to fill you in, I was in Saginaw and had a wonderful experience of two presenters that gave their presentation on healing and deliverance ministry. They're nationally known kind of experts in that field, and there's 70 priests from all over the state that joined us there for a seminar that will be helpful to us in our priestly ministry. So very grateful for that opportunity and that gathering of priests. Today, I have a meeting with the Priest Retirement Fund Board, and thanks to their hard work and a lot of diligent effort, especially from Father Jim Hayden, Vicar for Retired Clergy, that fund is doing very well in our diocese, and grateful that provides some sense of security for the priests when they go into retirement. And so many of our priests stay very active in priesthood, so we're grateful for that and their assistance supplying needed sacramental ministry, and just their continued presence in our diocese is very much appreciated. On Thursday, I have an all directors meeting. Again, that's part of the monthly experience after I meet privately with each one of my directors at the Pastoral Center. We meet collectively and share what we are going through, what we're planning, what we need help with, and just so, again, everyone is on the same page and rowing in the same direction with our efforts in the diocese. And also on Thursday, tomorrow night, there's a penance service for Lent at the Cathedral, so I'll be there to also hear confessions. I hope you have an opportunity to go to confession during the season of Lent, during this penitential season, when we are reflecting on our need for the Redeemer. We know He came and that He gave us the gift of eternal life through His saving sacrifice. So we want to be able to make sure that we have always a good examination of our conscience to root out sin, which we are all sinners. So it's just a matter of having that accountability, and the church gives us that beautiful way of being reconciled through a sacrament. So I hope you have an opportunity either at your parish or come to the cathedral tomorrow for the great sacrament. On Friday, I'll be flying home to Scranton for the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick dinner. So that's a highlight. They had invited me to come to give a clerical address. It's the 118th St. Patrick's Day dinner for the Friendly Sons. Sam is walking by here. I gotta give him a little pet. And it's a really happy occasion. There's like 1,000 men who are there for this Friendly Sons dinner, and a great tradition, and just good camaraderie and recognition of the contributions, I think, that the Irish have given to society in that particular part of Scranton. There's great rich ethnic heritage. I always considered myself, growing up, in the great melting pot experience of what America is all about. We had all kinds of immigrants that came to mine our coal in the anthracite coal region, and just every ethnic group has something to celebrate, and that is one of the great gifts of our country. So I'm looking forward to the Friendly Sons dinner. I'll fly back on Sunday, and on Monday there's the other Synod session that we'll have in Alpena. I want to thank everyone who came to the Traverse City Synod meeting, and the one in Alpena will be our last one. Then we'll forward everything to Rome for their continued synthesis of the Synod. So just a quick Irish joke to end here. There's a priest who walked into a pub in Ireland, and he went up to the first guy and he said, "You want to go to heaven?" And he said, "Sure, Father." And so he said, "Go stand against the wall." He goes to the second man. He said, "Sir, do you want to go to heaven?" He said, "Yes, Father." And the priest told him, "Go stand against the wall." And the third guy he went up to at the pub and he said, "Do you want to go to heaven?" And he looked at him and took a sip of his Guinness and he said, "No, Father." And he said, so you're trying to tell me that you don't want to go to heaven when you die?" And he said, "Oh, no, Father, I do want to go to heaven when I die, but I thought you were rounding up a group to go now." Okay, so that's my Irish joke for the day. Thank you for checking in, and God bless.